There you are.
Hello. Greetings, YouTubans. What's up, guys? Happy late-ish Sunday time. How's everybody doing? I can't hear you. I just pretend like I can. Hopefully everybody's doing well. The weather here kind of sucks. It's like all gray and rainy.
Wait. Are you serious right now? That's like my favorite weather.
I know. That's because you're a dark and twisty human.
I love that weather.
I hate it. Like, I feel like I want to kill myself. I'm a happy, upbeat dude, and I walk outside and I'm like, oh, look, everything's dying, and there's no sunlight, and there's leaves. Dead. Everywhere. And C-Dog's like, yeah, let's be dead. I don't know.
Morning, folks.
Opposites attract, I guess.
3 feet of snow in Colorado mountains. Wow.
Well, I saw that you guys were getting.
Your mic's off. That's what they just said.
Well, I don't know. You tested it. You told me it worked. So.
Well, you better fix it.
Can you see it on the thing?
Come look.
I don't know. You see it?
Come look and see. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, you tested this shit.
Well, it must have been picking up mine. Did you charge him last week? You got it?
Yeah.
He's dumb.
Look here.
He's dumb. He forgot to turn his mic.
No, listen. Camera wife is supposed to sit back there and go, all right, check your mic, check. And there's supposed to be 2 of them. And she just was selfish and saw only hers. I was like, all right, we're good. Nobody wants to hear you anyway.
Not true.
So, yeah.
That's because I don't know how this crap works.
She knows how it works every other day but today. You know, that's just the way things.
Happy birthday, Marines. You've gotten a couple of those.
Oh, is that today?
You know it is. You said something about it yesterday.
I did not realize today. I've been like super slow and tired and whatever. I shot like 8 million rounds at the range yesterday, and I guess that wiped me out. It wasn't really 8 million rounds. Not really.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. I shot a lot. I had a custom barrel made for my 226 X5.
EF said nice hat.
Thanks, bro. These are C-Dub's favorite hats and mine. There's another one back there. Really wish I could get these for us because they're made in America too. You guys didn't know. Everything Trudicon's made in America.
Plastico Flamingo. She's camera wife, not mic wife.
Look, the mic's hooked to the camera. Flamingo, get it right. You notice I just left Plastico out. But yeah, we were talking about other stuff about how the weather sucks, but all right, you guys probably heard it from a distance. The weather is so, it's actually not terrible. It just,
those on-off switches can be tricky. Yeah.
It's all digital, magical and whatnot. But.
Hey, Umberto. Man, we saw Umberto's friend did this video.
Look, man.
Oh, my gosh.
If we can publicize that, this dude is, I mean, he's nasty. I don't know.
It was the agent. He was doing a review
on the 01,
but it's private, so I don't know if we'll be able to show it.
Yeah, I assume it's private because this dude is the deadliest Italian on the planet. I couldn't understand a word of what he was saying except for some I could hear.
I understood some because it's similar to Spanish. But
the coolest thing that I saw this dude do, I think there was someone. So he's jacked like, oh, he's Hulk, and he moves like fast as hell.
It was like a movie. His reflexes and like it looked like you were watching some.
Like he threw a ball against the wall and then drew the knife and stuck the ball midair before it hit him in the face. He took a freaking chopstick and stuck it in this ballistic dummy, and he did at speed. He went and cut that chopstick dead center. First take, like there was no editing. He just went, and I'm like, you are effing kidding me that he did that. But this dude's bad, straight up bad. So
I hope we can share it.
I hope we can share it.
Can Tim please discuss how to field sharpen your knives?
Well, here's what you do. When you're in the field, you just sharpen it. You're welcome. You're welcome. That is.
Umberto said he didn't tell me yet if it can be shared. So we're waiting on that.
Whew. I sent it to Bob DeMarco since he was a co-conspirator and he is of Italian descent, and he was pretty excited about it. Anyway, incredible. Just let you know, man, there's really, really deadly people all over the place. This dude is nasty. You could tell.
So my clip on the 007 was super cool.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, he said he's covert because of reasons. Yeah, we may not.
Oh, you could tell. Straight up, you could tell. You could tell. Lots of reasons. I don't know how you know him, that he's capable of doing this stuff, but whatever. He was wearing
Will
camouflage.
the tumbler work to sharpen your agent knives? I'm trying to learn sharpening. The tumbler? What is that? You know what that is? Is that like some sharpener?
Oh, wait. Is that wheel that you roll on the table? Don't get that thing, man. That is 100% marketing gimmickry.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yep. That thing is not good. That hurt really bad.
What'd you do?
I put my hand in my pocket and it hit my wallet, and this nail is like half of a nail.
Well, so why do you say that wheel is not?
They don't hold
marketing?
true, one, and they're just not steady. You can't hold the knife very well to get it in a good alignment. It's just not a precision edge. And perfecting the thing every time, same time, it's difficult. And when you're doing a 20-degree angle on, say, like a wicked edge, you have to move that stone in to get the tip, and you can't do that with that thing.
What do you suggest for beginners?
The Work Sharp Precision Adjust. They're reasonably priced. It holds the thing in there. It flips over easy. If you dial it, click, 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 set it on the thing.
Even I can use it.
Yeah, they work good. That's what I recommend. I think it's a great. I mean, it's kind of a mashup.
So, do you want to show how to field sharpen really quick?
You
have your hone on you?
Yeah, it's out there.
He just uses a pocket hone from. Yep. I don't remember where it's from, but
I used to link it all the time.
Yeah, it's a CBN. It's a diamond stone, isn't it?
Nope, CBN.
CBN.
So here it is. That's cubic boron nitride, and it's 1,000 grit on this side and 600 on the other. But this will just fit in your pocket. They also have one of those business card size. See if I got a blade that needs an edge.
Uh-oh. Y'all see what we got over there? We got
Secrets.
Adversaries.
So CBN cuts steel like crazy. I always take the blade, lay it in my palm, and can you see where there's a shadow? And then you just take it till it rests on there, and I go away from myself.
Why do you go away?
So you can see the burr rays on the thing. I also sharpen the blades in reverse, so you can really see that. That's just how I find it to be best. You get more control that way.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. I mean, it does take a deft hand, but once you find that flat spot, and you want to try to do it all in one motion.
Do you remember who makes the pocket sharpener? I've just drawn a blank.
Man, I know. We used to link it all the time.
I know it's posted on our old videos. There's a video out there that he did about field sharpening.
I bought so many of them from the dude. Gosh, I cannot remember. I used to get him to plate some wheels for me.
All right, Hunter. You're the one that knows the trivia. Who makes it?
The guy makes all kind of stuff. He used to make a wheel for me for a custom sharpener that I used to use.
Yes, that was the DP1.
Yeah.
Chad says, you just blew my mind. I thought you had to sharpen by dragging away no matter what. LOL. All right, we got an expert opinion here from OG Blade Reviews. The principle of the rolling sharpener is good, but the only company to have 100% perfected it is from Canada, and they're called Hone. I own probably a dozen different sharpening systems.
I own 13. And I think it sucks, Dave. I just hate the thing.
Tim, what brand of suspenders do you like most? The
ones I make.
He makes.
Now listen to OG Blade Reviews, because I invented my own sharpening system because I didn't like what else was out there. So
thank you, T. Kell. I got my agent 003 Friday. It's great, and I love it.
Thanks.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna stand here and sharpen all
And then
day.
EF said I use a Smith's PP1 pocket pal. Is that a good sharpener? Do you know anything?
Yeah, actually, yeah, the Smiths are pretty decent, man. They work great. For a quick edge, they work fine. You know, the only thing that is weird about those is that sometimes you can't get certain thickness of blades in them. But no, they work fine. I've actually got one that I keep in my go bag.
Wood turners, yes.
Wood turners.
Thank you. Wood turners wonders, right?
That's right. The guy that's maybe, woo, now that thing, man, that thing real sharp.
Adam Keevy, I got the new combatant in the mail. I love the new packaging, guys. Now I just have to hide it. Temp Christmas for my boy.
Yeah, so
till Christmas maybe?
we oops. So yeah.
Well, your suspenders work with a duty belt.
Yeah. Well, you have to wear them on the outside if your shirt's untucked. Yes.
You got him started, now he had to finish the sharpening job. Is it good?
It's Will Chib. Yeah. I could get it better if I strap it on the leather, which I typically do. I keep a piece of leather in my wallet and I just, or my shoe. But anyway, that's what I do when I'm in the field. I like those CBN pocket hones because they're fast. Especially the ones they make now, the business card size. It's like a playing card. And you could just, it's really lightweight.
Stephen Clayton says he carries the one from, wait, no, somebody said, I think it was Umberto said, the one that comes with the Work Sharp. I just pocket carry the tri-hone from the Work Sharp contraption.
Yeah, that works too. I like that one because it's flat. But I've always used the CBN because it cuts really fast and puts a hell of an edge on there. It cuts faster than diamond, in my opinion. Man, I got an itchy nose. You guys don't care if I'm digging my nose, right?
Peach earlier said his TS-87 clip broke, so can you send us an email? We'll get it replaced.
Yeah, the concept of the TS-87 clip is awesome, but we have not been able to find the right resin for that. And I don't sell enough of the TS-87s to pay to have the injection molds made. So John and I are working on a better resin for that, because the resin printing has the capability, but they're just brittle. They break really easy. But some do, some don't. We're trying to, but yeah, absolutely we'll replace
The suspenders from the website are game changers. Short torso requires a slight mod. How are you modifying it? I think you said it before, what you did to it.
Yeah, I thought about making them for short torso and then including a medium and a long. That way.
Yeah, that was just our first run.
But I mean, I wear them every single day. Every day I have them. But to me, if you carry stuff in your pocket, even if you don't, if you carry a CCW firearm or any kind of heavy stuff in your pockets, it takes 15 pounds of weight and it just, they float, you know what I mean? So you don't ever bend over and show your crack to anyone, because unless you want to. And that's personal, you know, that's totally up to you.
Defrost, they call me CW, you must be new. Camera wife is what they call me.
Yeah.
Tim calls me that. So we just, throughout the show, I will put a hashtag up on the screen and all you have to do is type it in and that enters you in.
Yeah, man, look, she's even got her own t-shirts. She's got her own stickers. She's got her own folding knife with her CW logo on it. Better get with it, bro.
Mr. Matt, $50. Thank you. Hey,
Thanks,
Tim
man.
and CW, my wife and I want to say this is for curry and cookies.
Oh.
Also, the mercenary I ordered arrived yesterday and looks awesome with the battleship grips.
Yeah,
Thanks,
battleship's
guys,
great
for
looking.
all of your hard work.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you very much. Look, you know what's weird? What was I talking about all day?
Curry.
Yes, for real. Yesterday, I was begging.
We got $9.99 from Murdoch's crew. Thanks for the FMF Apache grips from the last auction, Tim.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we escaped the reservation for, I don't know, an hour yesterday. I had to go to my friend who has a FFL and pick some stuff up. My buddy that works for a firearms company sent me another AR, a Seekins NX15, so that was really rad. I got to do that.
What is the best belt clip for core belts?
DCC. The only thing that's going to hold on to that core belt, here's the thing, the back of the core belt is slick and it's floppier than most. I have a Core Essentials belt. I only wear it when I don't want to be wearing a Coyote 10 belt, but otherwise it's too floppy. It just doesn't support my stuff, so I freaking Sorry, I've got a crazy itch in my nose.
Isaiah FMFs are shipping. We are still in the process of shipping those.
Yep, I had to have some re-nickel boron. I got those back. Literally, I opened the box this morning.
What grit is that?
600 and 1,000. And that 600 cuts like 120 because it's CBN. So it'll take metal off real quick. I also use that in gunsmithing. Like if I'm custom fitting a barrel so it'll lock up into the breech, or, you know, I don't know if you guys even care. Anyway, I do a lot of gunsmithing on the side. And
of course they care, huh?
When you're fitting the hood on a drop breech barrel for any 1911 or 2011 pistol, John Browning style, you gotta,
honey, you gotta try the Tenacor Zero gravity belt. There's a couple people.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that to me. I really like the old school 511 trainer, you know, like the range trainer belt. I like that one because when you loop it through and you pull it this way, the tail goes that way for me, and it's not too thick to clip my belt clips on for my knives.
Mark Gunter asked what belt you wear, and we got some hot sauce from him.
We did, and really it's freaking awesome. I don't know.
Yeah, he makes hot sauce. Did you bring it down here to show?
No, because it's up there because I keep using it on everything. So
yeah,
I left it in the kitchen.
It was a homemade hot sauce. It's so cool.
I think it's cayenne based.
We'll bring it down next show and show it.
Man, my nose is itching like crazy. What in the world's happening to me? I think I'm dying. It feels like there's like...
You're allergic to something.
Yep, I'm having an allergic reaction to something. Coffee? Echo
the Tenacor from Gus D.
Is it? Yeah, I guess that's good. You know, people tell me stuff.
August piranhas. Did we release piranhas in August?
Well, it doesn't matter. We got all 500 freaking piranhas, of which 200 are sold from nickel boron.
We got lots of blades we're about to start shipping.
So we got all of those blades. So I sold 200 of the piranhas. There were the 50 outstanding Nitro Vs from literally a year ago that people have been waiting on. So I got those in, and that's it. There are no more Nitro Vs on the planet except for those people that wanted to wait, and because half that batch got lost. So I got 500. The plan was to have these ready to drop and ship by Christmas, but you know, with our supply chains going on, what are you laughing at, lady?
Rob.
Which measured texture?
He said itchy nose going to get into a fight. Is that what that means in New York?
I don't know, man. I'm telling you, it's like itching like crazy. What's happening to me? Whew.
Chad says maybe it's the weather changing.
I don't know.
He didn't say that. He said he has the worst congestion with the weather changing.
Yeah. Yeah. I can breathe fine. It's the itchiest anything on my body has ever freaking been. I got the dope nose. You're right. Yeah. It's taking all of my focus.
They're sick right now.
Why is everybody sick? What are you guys sick of?
Weather change, I guess.
Another Chinese virus.
I'll be at FLETC Charleston this week with about 30 federal agents. Your knives will get some showtime.
I need to get you the other ones out, man. We're so busy. And I also need to talk to
Anthony. Yes, MR1's finally back from nickel boron, right, honey? Is it all of them or just some of them?
Some. The AEBLs. Do we sell them anything but AEBL?
Oh.
Anyway, I opened that package.
Yay,
today.
Leon got his FMF.
Yay, finally, we lied to you 44 times. It's shipping today, I promise. At least you know it's real, right? You really do have one.
I also got an extra multi-clip and 2 clips. Oops.
I don't know, man. I mean,
oh my gosh. We mess up stuff.
The guys in the shop were telling me that I offended one of our workers, probably playing around on the live, and he doesn't watch it anymore.
Who? I'm
not going to say his name, but the one that does our sheaths.
Uh-oh. Tim, have you heard about CAC? I don't know if it's KAK or CAC. CAC's rifle that has a 17 HMR and a neck down 5.56 cartridge that goes almost a mile a second.
What caliber is this? I know KAC, of course, Knights Armament, but I haven't heard of that particular round. I know the new 6.7 that the military's going to. That thing out of a 16-inch barrel is moving at 3,000 feet per second. And when it hits ballistics, it's like whoo, temporary wound cavity, 16-inch hole. If you're not aware, That's bigger than a torso. Out of a 16-inch barrel, 16-inch hole, 3,300 feet per second is freaking smoking.
It's 17,556.
Interesting. So they have a 17 HMR neck down to 5.56. Is that what you said? Gosh, the chamber pressure on that thing. Can I have that next, C-Dub?
I mean,
if you can get a Knight's Armament anything, you're a lucky
or
human.
your grips on what blade? Bound to wonder. Are you wanting to see them, or are you asking if they're in stock?
I got some up there on old school.
We did not go to Georgia Bushcraft this year. We actually couldn't make it to the shows. Something is wrong with the truck.
Yeah, I should be at Can. Actually, I should be on the way back from CanCon right now, but I didn't. There's this transmission on a truck, and there's an engine, and where they seal together, there's a shaft seal called the rear main, and it keeps all the oil inside the engine and not on the ground, and it decided it did not want to work anymore, so now it lets the engine oil go. I'm a total gearhead. I used to work on cars. That's what I did in high school instead of getting in trouble and middle school. I like working on cars, and I know that's going to be expensive. I'm really excited about
Any updates on the Nightshade Warncliffe?
No. So the steel mill didn't ship the steel for the reverse titles or the Warncliffs because they ran out of AEBL. And I'm like, just buy it from somewhere else. Tell me this. Ship the ADCRV so we can at least start those. So now we actually have everything. Stupid. Anyway. I thought we had the steel already. I wouldn't have sold it if I didn't. But whatever.
Yes, Ryan, that is where we gave away the Seekins last year.
Yeah, man, look. Let's talk about that.
Let's give away something, too, while you're...
Let me rant and rave, not rave.
Yeah, we're just going to do some merch, hat, t-shirt, or sweatshirt.
Yeah, which I won't.
Hashtag merch.
So I put together this as a Seekins NX15. Actually, what they just sent me yesterday. And I got with my buddies at Liberty Suppressors. It's close to here. I have an industry contact in Vortex, so I got donated Vortex. I got a Blue Force Gear sling. Of course, one of my blades. Gosh, I can't remember. But that thing's Timney. It was fully kitted out. The whole package was worth about $7,000. Recoil acted like they were so excited about this thing. They didn't promote it online. They said that you guys could get in on the thing, and then they shut it out to everybody and didn't even do a promotion thing. Didn't announce it at the event. Didn't do the web stuff, internet, nothing. Nothing. It was so disappointing. I called in these favors to my friends in the industry. Hey, man, I'm going to do this huge thing. It's going to be in the magazine. They're going to do web, TV, blah, blah, blah. Nada. They did nothing. So maybe my buddy felt bad for me and sent me another one. Maybe that's what happened. That's why it's over there.
So when are we going to show our new stuff, honey?
I'm not. Look, I was thinking like the Sunday Live has turned into a where's order number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and not anything fun.
That's not true.
At least not for me. Anyway.
Oh, honey, that's not true.
So I was like, man, I'm not doing anything.
You mean it's not fun because people are asking where their orders are?
That's it. The whole time.
That's okay.
I don't mind people asking for the orders, but I don't want to stand here for 2 hours when I could do 2 hours on the email. I don't mind.
That's not what it's turned into.
That's what it's turned into, man. People quit watching. They hate it. My nose is itching.
That's your fear.
Look, so I'm just going to do nothing but tell stories about stuff because that's what it's supposed to be.
I think they watch you.
By the way, where's Joey and Cheryl?
Joey and Cheryl, are y'all on?
Were they last week?
Tim, make some Turkish coffee. Let's talk guns. Back to the rifle.
Yeah, we can't because this is a knife channel. I'm going to stick a gun in my nose and shoot it because this is the craziest.
I don't mind when people ask about it. It's
I don't either. I'm just kidding. Look, man, I know what it is because I don't have any good coffee because I used all the stuff that DeRozier sent me. That bourbon coffee, me and my daughter, we cashed it out. It was awesome. I don't have any good coffee. Is that
Florian or FP? Are you Florian? Yes. I know that they built, I think they built your FMF and the Night Stalker.
Yeah.
The other day.
Yeah. Man, itchy nose, man. Crazy.
Yeah, so go show some of our new stuff and I'll give away this merch. Taking you to
Why
camera.
are you sending me stuff of recoil?
Taking you to camera too, honey.
What am I doing?
You're going to show us some new stuff.
I refuse. Look, they can look at it. I'm just going to stand here and dig in my nose. You know what I think it is? It's this Folgers. It's got to be, right?
For a hat, t-shirt, and or a sweatshirt.
This is not the best part of waking up, in case you guys were curious.
Fish Wrench!
He won again?
Fish Wrench was so nice. He sent me Starbucks gift card.
Yeah, I didn't get a Starbucks gift card.
For my birthday.
Just kidding.
And he put some cash in there for overpaying on Patreon discounts.
You're fine, man. Don't do that. Well,
I know. I was like, that's so nice.
Thanks. So what am I showing over here? Knives.
New stuff.
These are real knives, and they're real sharp because we sharpen knives.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot how to do this. Okay.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Or was I standing there digging my nose in front of everybody? Move this.
Hey, Joey and Cheryl are here.
Hey, Joey and Cheryl. Thanks for being here.
Ryan, no, I haven't heard from the guy that won the Seekins, but he about flipped out because he wasn't.
Oh man, it's been a year. He didn't say nothing, man. He came over literally and he goes, "Well, I said I won. I got a text message. They didn't announce it on the loudspeaker. Nothing. Read between the lines." That's what I felt. I was so mad about that. That's not why I didn't
look
go.
at what we've got here.
Look, sorry.
Tim told me this morning, and he says this a lot, but he said it with feeling and gusto.
With gusto.
That the Adversary is our best EDC blade.
Oh, you weren't supposed to say that out loud.
That's what you said.
I text you that because I was telling the truth.
And why is that?
Okay.
Why is it the best?
So look at this. Should really just explain it. That's it. Just look at it aesthetically. We don't really worry about its performance. Okay.
Fish Ranch, $10. The one time it's not rigged. LOL.
It is rigged. That's why you won. All he had to do was send a gift card to C-Dub for her to pick him as the winner. Wink, wink. So look, you see how thin this is? This is still a 20-degree angle. But I sharpened this. It's because the edge on this thing, sorry, there's some stropping stuff on here. This thing is like a freaking laser beam. And then see how the tip has still got our classic diamond shape to it? So it's a thick tip for a Wharncliffe. But the magic in this blade is that it lines up forward. So you see how the tip is here with your knuckles? So it allows that tip to be forward. And this drop in the spine, we need to send one of these to OG Blade Reviews because he's a knife combat expert and has been a martial artist for many moons. That dude's forgot more about edge weapons than most people have ever learned. Yeah, I'm Southern. Anyway, laying this blade, if you see, it's kind of the whole thing. It's got this curve to it, sort of, but it's a dead flat Wharncliffe. And pushing that forward and that thumb, and if you want to get that really hard press, it kind of feels like a bump, sort of like a Yojimbo, but it's got a drop for regular. It is so effing sharp because of the edge geometry and how thin this is. If I have hair on my body, look at this. Okay, can you see? Watch. You see that shit? Sorry, Joey. I mean, my God. That hair is literally hair popping sharp. And I didn't buff it. This is just on the paper wheel.
Did we sell those out of those?
I don't know. But I told people it's going to be incredible. What did you say? You called me out for saying this is my favorite. What did you say? I knew it.
Yeah.
She said, I knew it. She knew. Here's what's great. So they done and stuff. And look at this. Oh. I mean, the combatant sheath rocks, and this is on the combatant handle. But this, for a Wharncliffe, this thing, I'm sure you can hear it on the camera. It is stupid good retention. And then, yes, you can put like a DCC 5.1 or 2.1U and pocket carry that where it would just clip in your pocket. I mean, coincidentally, look, that's what's on my hip. I just sharpened these this
that
morning.
Looks good.
Don't tell anybody. But this is, you see me totally flip that like a gun tuber? That was awesome.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, they like grab their gun. They're stupid.
Is that a new grind you did on that, Tim, or is that the same one on the site? It's probably because we had that picture of the resin model on the site.
I think we have the steel green blade, the non-hardened one on the site. But yeah, it's the same grind. It's just, it really speaks in person. Look at this. See this in the back? How we've got that relief cut? One, there's a lot of things this does. It takes weight out, and it keeps the sheath from dragging so much.
What's that, Melissa? Melissa said new leg shaver.
It is like, look.
We're sending you one of those.
Oh, yeah. You know what's really funny? I was literally, I'm going to do it.
What?
I was going to put her logo on one and send it to her.
That's what I was thinking we should do.
You were mine.
I was text you. We need to put Melissa's logo on it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did this morning.
Y'all, we are so married. It's gross. But look, man. So this is a OD Green micarta, and we started using this week ballistol for our lube. So I hit the handle with it to darken it up, and these are those hand-turned copper screws that our patron makes. Don Mitchum, don't call him out by name because he doesn't want anybody to know that Don Mitchum makes them. And if you knew that Don Mitchum made them, you could hit him up, but we're not going to say his name on the live. It's cool though. Inside on the barrel, he hand turns these on a micro lathe, and he puts his lathe. That's a real word, I promise. It's a lathe. You don't know.
Can you compare that to the Warthog? Ed Lieber wants to see the difference.
The Warthog, like, it's not even the same, Ed. Oh, welcome to TCal Knives Live, where you get berated and talked to like garbage. So, here's the Warthog. So, Ed, it's completely and utterly different, but exactly the same. Maybe, does this fit? Almost. They're friends. I guess my design eye does the same angle.
Yeah, but those both are the new, really, really high quality machining with rounding and all the extra
it's like, so if you guys have the legacy combatant, you notice the difference between it and the new combatant with that super micro edge. But this
everybody that has gotten the Warthog is
adding the jimping to the Warthog, but that's a beast, man. That thing is a beast.
Is the nickel boron food safe? From Austin James.
I mean, I wouldn't eat your knife because it'll cut your lip, but I wouldn't really have an issue with putting it on food.
Yes, it is.
It is. I promise. I have some ability to be a normal human. I'm not really sure, but look at this. I'm sorry. Look. That don't even make sense. This thing's nasty. Nasty. Did they sell out? I need to look. We'll do the other part of my lives where I'm on my phone looking at stuff half the time. I'm glad my face.
Martin asked if there's a collaboration with Melissa coming in the future.
Look, guys, I don't even know what you're talking about. There'd be no reason to disclose anything that was happening around a blade or a blade show or anything like that in 2025, or any sort of a Warncliffe or anything like that. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know what you guys were talking about. That would be weird. Like, why would we do that?
Christopher Lehman added the 002 and 005 to my hierarchy of needs.
Look at this.
We got the sheath.
For the 5, yeah. And that's actually kind of goes back to what I've been carrying the 5 pretty much solely since we dropped it, because it's that 125 thickness steel. So it's the thinnest of the agent blades, and it is crazy slicing. It's got that stout tip, but that's just a classic clip point, you know. But I got the sheaths done this week, as is normal. Love it. We're gonna. Anyway,
that is the Agent 005.
This is the 05. So that's the 5. That's also. Did you guys see that video from Tomas Alas? This is our collab 07 that's been in process since, I don't know, Blade Show this year with Tomas. Y'all see when he cut that silica gel pipe? Did that make it? in the final version. He sent me a video. He was doing some out of town somewhere, and he's in a hotel, and he just put it in that thing. Just shoo. This thing right here, man. Woo, stupid. But I'm not done with the sheath on this yet. So, and apparently we like to do stuff out of order because we completely skipped the 6. I just have it in resin model.
Vicky, that's the DP1. We got the prototype.
So this is it, the final in the steel. I was going to resin print the grips today, yesterday actually, but I couldn't find the stupid file. So, yeah. So look how little he is. If you guys don't,
it's so good, y'all. It's so.
If you guys don't know, DP1 is Donald Pace 1, my father-in-law, and one of my best good friends on the whole wide planet. I made a handmade version of this many, many years ago, and he had it on his shelf, and he said that was his favorite knife that I'd ever made.
Hold it in your hand like this way so people can see just how small it is.
Just how small it is. I'm a baby. Either that or I have giant hands.
It's very small, but it's...
I have 16-inch long fingers, so this blade is actually 8 inches long. Not really, guys. What is this?
But to be so small, you can really get a good grip.
Yeah, so you see this is rounded, and then you've got these deep finger wells. It really tucks the blade in, and then I put the jimping on the back to really pull it in. And this is 90, so 090. This will be the thinnest blade we've ever made. Ever, ever, ever. With that 10,000th edge too. This thing is going to be a neck knife, pocket knife. Let me put it up next to the Piranha so you guys can see how small it is in comparison.
I love it.
So here's the Piranha. See? The DP1, I made it as like a mini Skinner to begin with, but it was a much thicker steel. See, look at the difference in the steel thickness. I mean, this thing's way thinner. And it's rad, if you didn't know. Hey, can you guys see this over here? Look at that. Sorry, I'm from Michigan originally. It comes out. Look. So you see that chamfer? If I can get it to focus. It's chamfered all the way around so that we can shadow box the grips a little bit to make the steel part of the knife. And that way you can rock it as a neck knife.
Yes, it's going to have scales, Rob.
Yeah, it's
and people are asking about your secret grips.
I can't tell y'all that about secrets and stuff. What is this? The TCal Knives channel?
When will the DP1 be available, and is it covered by our guarantee? Of course.
Heck yeah, man. What are you already planning to shoot it?
And Mom said Daddy is so proud.
Oh, and the coolest part about this, it's going to have his signature.
Yeah,
lasered into the blade on every single one of them. Don't ask me if you can get it without it, because the answer is hell no. You understand what I'm saying?
Is Michigan Tim Walt's homeland?
I do not know.
What does that mean? Waltz.
That's the vice president elect.
Oh, I thought they were asking if you were from Michigan.
I am. I'm from Michigan. But I see, because she doesn't really give a crap about politics. How that would make no sense to her. She's like, Tim does not know how to waltz, but he is from Michigan. Don't you know? I'm a Yooper, too. If you guys know what that is, I'll be impressed. Escanaba.
So Steven said that Ashlyn, she's 7. She's excited about the DP1.
I think that's awesome.
I always want to just give them to everybody. Like when he says that, I'm like, oh, I want to give her one.
She hates money. Do you guys know that? She's not very materialistic, so she doesn't really want to make money. So she's just like, you know what?
Let's just give everything away.
We do give a lot of stuff away just because our business is around people. So if we give a few knives away, I don't know. I guess it makes us feel good. That's why we do it. Look at it, though. Sorry, I keep just...
So what blade can I give away, honey?
You want to give away an Adversary? I got 3 right there.
Can we?
4. Sure, pick one of these.
So talk about the 007 a little bit more for people that didn't get to see it last week.
What do you guys think I'm here to entertain you? Oh, okay, so one thing I did do on the 007 is this is a 20-degree angle, and it's a little too thin, and this tip ended up like a needle, literally, like a hypodermic. That is crazy. I was going to cut some stuff, I'll just cut myself. So I'm pulling this into a 25. It's going to give me the tip stability that I want, and it's going to be super slicey crazy. So when I pulled it down to a 25-degree angle, I actually overnighted it to Tomas. I was doing some piercing tests, and what's really cool about a Tanto is when you pierce with it and you do that rotation and push out, it will cut a triangular shaped piece of pork.
Can you show the Ops Hawk next to the 007?
I can, but I don't want to. So, all my Tantos are very aggressive in grind. But the 007 is extremely aggressive.
See, Beaudry 5 said, "Dance, Tim. Entertainment is necessary."
Well, that's why we're here, actually. That and to dig in my nose because I'm allergic to this coffee. Here's the thing. I'm such a sensitive soul. I pretty much eat all organic and organic drink stuff because I had really bad allergies, and C-Dub fixed it because she said it's probably our crap-ass food that you've been eating. So now, if I don't drink organic coffee, I turn into a softie and my nose falls off. So maybe I shouldn't have done this.
All right, y'all. So we're going to give away this Adversary.
I guess you can pick. Not this one.
#Adversary. Oh, I hope I spelled that right.
Well, whatever you put up there, that's how we're spelling it. I'll change it on the website.
Nismo, Escanaba, Michigan. Isn't that where Bark River Knives is out of?
It surely is. It surely is. Yep. That's
So,
if you look up a road called Kell Road in Spalding Township, that's me.
So if you win the Adversary, keep in mind it's not going to ship right away because they're not...
We'll talk about the differences.
They're not quite done right, honey. If they win that.
What, the Adversary?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're done.
Oh, okay. I take that back.
Now that we got the sheaths were done before I got the blades back from nickel boron. Yay, supply chain. We're going to start sharpening and shipping those next week because we're still shipping FMFs, mercenaries. The MR1s came in too. Some of them did. Sheaths are done for those. So we're going to be shipping a bunch of stuff. What it looks like is going to happen, all these blades I was going to have ready for Christmas this year didn't happen. But I still paid for them. So that's fun. But it looks like in January and February, we're going to have about 3,000 knives of all different flavors that are going to be completely done.
I think what we're going to do, y'all, is a Christmas drop with stuff that we can ship before Christmas.
Woo! We're going to drop it on the 24th and overnight ship everything.
No.
Just kidding. Well, here's the difference between the two Tantos. She can talk while I'm doing it. But see, the Ops is a full handle, but then it's got that extra pommel for striking, but it also gives you more on your plate carrier or on a battle style setup to draw that with that hook. But one of my favorite things, there's a knife that was made that has a kind of a cutout up into this handle, and I like the idea of that, but the execution for my use is a little different. So I wanted to put these two grenades, that's the grenade texture that I do, where you can grab it and really pull this and it'll be slender and draw that knife. So it's a full grip.
Stuart, ship with USPS and we'll have it for Easter.
That's right. Oh, look, I have like parts and stuff for firearms that I ordered like a bajillion years ago and they've been floating around.
Hey, thanks, Gabe. He said he ordered his first TCAL knife yesterday.
Thanks, dude. Assuming Gabe is a dude name, I guess. I make assumptions all the time.
Whoa, there's 425 people on here right now.
Well, people
if y'all
really
enter #Adversary, you can possibly win a blade.
Yeah, so you can pick it all except this one because this one is man's. I literally was down there pre-dawn in the shop vibing and sharpening these because I was so excited to finally get them back from nickel boron. Oh, still, let me put this one away on my hip so you guys, circus animals, don't think you can have it. You can pick from these three. I just like that solid look with the gray screws on these. I don't know why, but the Fury looks really good too. Woo! That's it, man. I quit. I'm sweating to death. Where's that animal? I hear it.
It's running around in here, going crazy.
I was going to stick it on camera. Can we give it away?
You're going to show how much he's grown
Oh,
last week.
he's a monster. Look, I can get him.
RPA
Look.
anomaly. Thanks, Tim and C-Dub got my Bushman. It's evil. Did you win one? Did you win one last week?
You see what I did? Is Hunter on and Ron Izzy? Look, they got me this for my birthday. If it would focus on not me and the cat. But they got me this Olight, and I've been carrying it, and I tricked the cat with a laser. But look at this monster. This thing is huge. Look. Well, compared to what it used to be. And it hates being held like this, apparently. Okay, take it easy, fella. Gosh. Here's the thing. This guy's psycho. He's looking for that laser. See? That's what he's doing. That's what we're going to do. Then I can get him to jump up. If he jumps on a firearm, does that get us in trouble?
Don't get him near the firearms at all.
Why?
Because
he's not a human. Okay.
So Melissa
Psycho
said she
cat.
didn't know you were a Youper. That's really where all the real outdoorsmen of Michigan live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Yeah. Kell Road, Spalding Township. It's about that big. And we have in the graveyard like 1700s names on the graveyard, family graveyard. You know, it's a little bit of a sore spot. My inherited property that I didn't inherit went to my cousin, but it's okay. It's all right. I just moved to Georgia because I got pissed.
So I avoided the question a little bit about the collaboration, but only because I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared sometimes to talk about that stuff because I think people are gonna.
We've only been working on it for a freaking year.
Yeah, but there's just been a lot of stuff happen lately with like people copying and ripping stuff off and being really cutthroat and stuff like that. So I've been reluctant to say anything yet. But
look, the industry is great.
I'm super excited about it.
Everybody's happy. Everybody's nice.
So are we like making the official announcement?
Look, I'm not even warned. I'm not allowed to be on TV. I don't have any say so.
Do you have the little resin?
Of course. Every week somebody asks me for this.
Rocky Mountain mixed sneeze. That's funny.
What happened? What?
He's talking about the names that were similar.
Oh, yeah.
Chad, I've seen so many rock pattern grips lately. You know what it is, y'all? It's just when somebody is...
Now, the rock pattern, I can tell you, is not unique to me. I'm not the first to have done that. I can say, do I have an original? Would you quit, cat? I'm going to cut you with something. Animal.
All right, while he's looking for that, let me...
I'm just going to be on the floor. Away. Yeah. Put something more interesting than my side fat.
It's always going to be winning a knife.
Yeah.
People like that.
All right, so this is like an early prototype. I don't have the shorter one. Okay.
For the Adversary.
Cool. It'd be nice if I was somewhat organized in my life.
Bound to Wonder. Congratulations.
It's rigged, guys. He sent C-Dub a gift card.
Michael Bush, I really sympathize with Tim's positivity on the industry ethics topic. You have to be, I think, because otherwise it can really be like, discouraging.
Especially when you know stuff. Found it. Gosh.
I love this. You're on the floor.
I know. So, yeah. Look, I don't have the extended grip done. Well, I do have it done. I just don't have it with me. So,
that's the first one, though.
Right, this is the first one. And I had designed it around being able to have a pocket carry full-length blade, but it looks wonky, right? So, I was told that
both of y'all
by my collaborator. She's like making things like this. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, so my collaborator.
It sounded like Tim was playing with Legos.
I was. That's what our knives are. They're like SIGs. You can just... Anyway, it looks weird. It should be shorter. And because I don't have an ego, I'm like, okay, cool. So I made it shorter. And if we had a set of grips on it, 100% true on that. Because originally I designed this blade to have an extended piranha grip. But then it just turns it into, I don't know, the Adversary.
It's not a Neves collab. It's with Melissa Backwoods.
Everybody's been trying to guess for like
Yeah.
ever. It's funny. Somebody did guess it last week.
And if all works out, she's going to be at our booth at Blade Show, and y'all can meet her for like the first hour on Friday. That's what we're planning.
So we're going to have security. I'm going to call all my buddies from when I was active duty. We'll get the reconnaissance Marines for freaking security. We're going to need that.
Yeah,
anyway.
nobody's going to care about us. They're all going to be like, yay, we get to see Melissa.
In the wild. So yeah, this is the...
Spartan said he knew it. Really?
He probably... I actually happened to be on her whatnot when it was leaked. We were there. We were spying. But I didn't know. Look, here's what happens, guys. I draw stuff. People say change this. I change it. I give my input. I'm like, ooh, we should come up with this cool new idea. And then we do. And I sell them. And then CW tells me when to show up. That's kind of what happens
and
in
she
life.
came up with the idea to have an extended grip with the pommel.
Yeah, I showed them on the live before in my life.
So it's going to come with a kit.
It's going to be rad.
Yeah, it's going to come with the Sentry grip installed. So it's going to come with the ring on it.
Right. So like this. All right. Look. So it's going to come with this on it. Just use your imagination. If I'd have had some preparation. So here's how you guys know that we did not set this up, because I am never organized on these things. Yeah, so it's going to come with the Sentry grip attached to the thing. And then I changed, see this grip, how it's got this front piece? I'm changing the Piranha grip over. That gives me more retention in my sheath because it gives me a little bit more to grab. So it's going to have that on it.
No, it's going to be called the Warney DC. Warney.
How freaking
Warney
cool
DC.
is that name? I didn't come up with it. So you guys can do it. There's a short list of 2 people who were working on the names. It was me, Suzanne, and Melissa. And I was like, wow, you guys rocked my face off. I didn't come up with this. That makes it easy. I'm trying to look for...
Let me see what grip color that is.
Oh, look what I found.
That's Battleship on the 05.
Look what I found. So here's the resin model of the extended grips. So your regular Piranha, this will work on our Piranhas too. So then you can have a full length pocket knife. And we're not going to put these blemishes in the blade, or maybe we should, as seen on TV. We'll just do them all jacked up like that, and then we'll just apologize. So yeah.
Are we cutting out on sound for anybody else? Mark Fiegel said we're cutting out on sound.
You know what I was playing with the other day, Fiegel? That freaking SIG knife you sent me. Like today, this morning, I was messing with it. I didn't show that one on the camera. Where is it? I only have like 1,600
Okay, nobody else
knives.
said there was any sound issues.
Look. Am I still on this camera?
Mm-hmm.
Look, you got to hang on to this thing because it's a freaking Hogue, and it will whip out of your hands. But look, it's pretty special. It's a Tanto, and it's a SIG, and it's a Hogue. I mean, this thing's got some whip. Anyway, I was playing with that this morning.
Did you bring Raymond Johnson's gifts to show?
All of Raymond Johnson's gifts? Are we done leaking this accidental leakage?
She said with the other grip options, it's going to be badass. Yeah, and we're planning a really, really awesome Blade Show only release.
I ain't even telling y'all because then you're like, do it on all the rest of your knives. And I'm like,
all I can say is it's going to have some black and gold.
So, Mark, hey, that was our high school colors. The Henry County Warhawks. I went to class.
Colors.
I went to class every day, and C-Dub did not, and she still got higher grades than me. Ridiculous.
So Mark says that we're cutting out. Maybe it's just on your end, Mark, because everybody else says it's
with
okay.
it, Beagle. Man, okay, so I'm gonna start with.
It's gonna have her logo on it. It's gonna have both of our TCAL knives on one side and the Melissa.
Okay, so let's look at the gifts that Raymond sent this week. Let's start here. What is this? Oh yeah, so this is a battle song, I guess, is what you call it. All I know is that at Blade Show, you can't hear over all of the little flippy kidding their stuff. And I'm thinking, man, I'd cut my whole entire finger off my body with this. But this one seems safer. So this is Bradley Cutlery Co. And I like this part the best, made in the USA, because coincidentally, I'm in the USA and I make my stuff in the US. But yeah, so he sent me this. And I already know that the guys in the shop are going to try to steal that. And then there's this, I don't know if this is a flippy trainer, artisan cutlery, but it's a screwdriver, a bottle opener, and it's got this slot so that it flies through the wind better. And he's kidding. But this is a good trainer.
Raymond always sends so much stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, Raymond is an incredible human. You guys be more like Raymond and send me more stuff because my knife collection is getting huge because of Raymond. Just kidding. You don't have to do that. So yeah, here's the trainer. I already know that the guys want to borrow that and play with it. So contour, feather, outdoor element. Oh yeah, I thought this was pretty rad. So it's got a ferro rod on the sheath, a sharpener on the sheath, and then it's got, I guess this is for a bow drill. That's what I would imagine. And then it's got a, looks like a 1/4 inch drive. It's swedged. It tells you, in case you're dumb, strike here. So you could throw your sparks. Let's do it on camera. Nope. I did it. I'm a woodsman. And look, the handle is a whistle.
So Melissa gave us $4.99. Thank you. Wait until they see it with the ring grip and pommel extension.
Dude,
I can't wait to release
so
it.
stupid. And I'm trying to.
We can't wait either. So
listen, I think I'm going to do those ring grips in 7075 anodized aluminum. I'm working on it, trying to get them done. Top secret. I think I'm going to be able to do it because that's going to be rad. Well, look at this. You guys know me and my problem with Microtech knives. And the problem I have with them is that I have so many because I freaking love them. This one is Ultratech DE satin partial serrated. What?
She said, don't tell them yet. We're not giving away all the secrets yet.
Look at here. Woo! Anyway, this is, so this, I have a Hera too that I have. So it's a similar blade style, but if you look, the Hera is wider and it's got a shorter handle. So this is a lot lighter, but this Ultratech, freaking wicked. Thank you very much, Raymond. You know me and my Microtechs. It's like Microtechs and patches and challenge coins. Those are my jams. I had somebody, it was a contractor that was doing some excavation work for the shooting range down there, and one of his workers came in. He's like, this dude has like $6 grand worth of Microtechs on his wall. And I'm like, I have friends in the industry, sorry. And I like knives. And then he sent me this. I think it's a tool pouch is what it looks like. But I used to use something similar when I was a lineman. So we had a little bucket bag. It's really good. So I will use this. And then he also sent me a glasses case with 6,000 glasses cleaners because I guess my glasses are dirty and it shows. Raymond, thank you, sir. He also sent me a no step on snake flag. Don't tread on me, otherwise known as the Gadsden flag. If you don't know that, then you're a communist and you can't be here.
What happened, NFKTO? It says, dang it, YouTube, why do you do this to me? What happened?
Uh-oh. Is he getting blocked?
I don't know.
So yeah, don't tread on me flag. In the shop, in my shop where I do all the design work, on the ceiling, there's flags like up here, everywhere. Marine Corps flag, black flag from TKL Knives, American flag, stuff like that. You want me to just go over my other gifts?
Yeah.
While we're here?
Might as well.
So Jesse sent me this box because
Mark gave us $49.99. Mark Kane, my fee for being late. LOL.
I was late too, so I'm not going to put Jesse. Anyway, so Mark sent me all those fine cigars, and Jesse sent me this super nice box to keep them in, and it's got a bunch of tobacco leaf in it, and then there's a challenge coin, which I haven't opened. I was glad to see that wrapped up in this baggie of leaves was a challenge coin and not other leaves that would have gotten me arrested. So thanks for that, Jesse, because this baggie was very suspect stuff down in there.
Do you guys sell TKL shop flags?
No, but I've had a million requests. Not a million. That was a lie. I'm sorry I lied to you all just then.
Hey, Mark, you missed that Melissa popped in on the live and we announced that we're going to be doing the Piranha Warncliffe with her. The Warney DC.
Get it? Warney DC? It's freaking awesome. I love that. I wish I could claim it, but I didn't come up with the name.
I should write it in the...
There's literally, guys, and this is, you guys know how it is when I do a collab. I listen a lot. Oops, those are Jesse's words. Thank you, Jesse. I'm going to store cigars in these, and when C-Dub and I get a wild hair, we're going to partake of these cigars. Those are this week's gifts. But, yeah, so there's been a lot of back and forth about design and ideas and names and materials and lots and lots and lots and lots, and still more to come. I think I had too much caffeine. Let me just, and then look, I hate that. C-Dub knows I cannot stand my fat neck showing, and it irritates me to death. Okay.
We did a knife giveaway and a merch giveaway, and I'm still going to give away a couple more knives.
Yeah, you guys, circus animals. Who's got a question?
Happy birthday, Marine.
Semper freaking Fidelis. You know, November 10th, 1775. That's before the United States, in case you guys don't know. Yes, they needed us to found this nation. Us Marines. It doesn't stand for United States. It stands for us. That's a lie. It's United States Marines.
It's not just the Gauls. Is that how you say that? That when you say giveaways? Are you...
I say it all the time because I'm such a goon. I'm like, Gaul.
It's not just the Gauls, it's the community. Yes, we love you.
We have the best community in the knife world. And I think that's why other people are looking at it. It's like, why are they so successful? I don't know, because we're nice and open and honest. Shocking. You too can be heavy set and be a small YouTube star. I mean, look at this. I'm a real human.
Next FLN batch.
I don't know. Here's the thing, man. I got a whole bunch of those freaking FLNs, like 200 in the shop. And I've already started 2.0. Yeah, that's what's up. That thing is such a pain to sharpen. It's so difficult. And we finally have a good sharpener, but he can't do recurve. So it's me.
Shocking concept. Be nice and people will appreciate and support you.
Yeah. Or be ridiculous. Like, he's too nice. He won't say anything if we do what he's doing. He would never. I won't. I mean, I'm not going to call anybody out, because here's my thing with all that. Could or could not be. But look, you got to sleep at night. I have such a sensitive conscience about everything that if I did some shady stuff in this community, I wouldn't sleep. I would make a knife and I'd be out of business, because I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, like how people will say, well, it's just business. Like, that's not an excuse for being a terrible person.
I've been a blue collar guy. I've been an executive. I've had 500 employees under me and a vice president of a company at one point. So I've done pretty much everything. And my whole life I've said, people go, oh, don't take it personally. I'm like, hello, I'm a person. I don't understand what you mean. Don't take it personally, because I have feelings and I feel things, and they get bothered sometimes. I'm not an automaton. That would be cool, though. If I were an automaton, I probably wouldn't be sporting this bulbous body if I were.
Yeah, but so much has happened that we're just trying to not let it.
Yeah, the thing is that I try to do is like, okay, look, I'm just going to focus on what I do best, and that's treat our customers stupidly well and make knives, man. That's all I know how to do.
Blade Show is in June in Atlanta.
Yep. It's typically the first full weekend in June. Typically. I don't know the exact dates. I do know that we're going to have to do a lot, because I just really, really ticked off Recoil and the owner of Blade Show by not going to the show this weekend because
car problem.
My truck decided it wanted to kill itself.
Okay, what new prototype knife drop did I miss? Did you show them yet? If not, can you show them again real quick?
Yeah, just for you.
You missed the DP1.
So here's the DP1. This is the final prototype. This one's an AEBL. It's the thinnest blade we've ever made. And it's going to have a shadow box handle more so than the others. We did the full rounding. It's got my classic swedge. and jumping. And this knife, if you guys weren't here, my father-in-law, one of my best good friends, had one of these that I hand ground years and years and years ago. One of the very first blades I ever made on his shelf. And I picked it up and I said, man, I like this knife. And he told me that's my favorite. And I said, light bulb. I want to make it in his honor and make it a permanent part of our collection because
it's going to have his signature.
It's going to have his signature on the side. We're going to laser that in.
KM said he met us a few weeks ago and was blown away at how authentic we were. Where was I? I didn't meet KM.
Maybe you did.
Thank you.
Is that somebody that came to the shop?
Must be.
You were playing hooky from work? Is that what was that?
They're all trying to spell automaton in the comments.
Automation. Automation.
Tim is an incredible speller, by the way.
And a mathematician. Look, I present really poorly for how smart I actually am.
Tim, why don't you make up a call in the Agent series?
Whatever. Is OG Blade Review still on here? Ask him that question.
No, he's not.
Dave Everett. He sent me some ideas around that. That may be Agent 008. But listen, man. We released a bunch of knives this year, and I'm fitting a CTFO on the knife designs for 2025. I got to hone some stuff in. I mean, we grew 3 times what we did the year before.
Just so you know, our batteries are low on the microphone.
You want me to plug it? I'm going to plug it in. It's just going to do that annoying clicking thing. Are you ready? Let's look at my armpits up close in high definition. You ready?
I can do a giveaway. I can set up a giveaway
That's
while
right,
you do
dude.
that.
Let me just not. Did I do it?
Yep.
It's still working and good stuff?
Can y'all hear us still?
Yeah, it's probably going to do that stupid clicking noise, but oops. So, yeah, I don't know. I went off on a tangent because I'm a very hyper person. Yep, DP1, there it is. So, I want to get further into this batch before we release those. So, this will probably be January, maybe? I think January we'll release these because, one, you guys know we have the CW folders that are coming on Black Friday.
Hashtag night. This is either going to be a Night Stalker, Night Guard, or Night Hawk for a giveaway. We'll let you pick.
Hit Tim's first folder. And if you guys want to look, go on Mission EDC. We did launch that part of the website this week. That will kind of explain the whole premise behind Mission EDC. But long story short.
Oh, yeah. Did y'all see that? Have you seen that on the website?
I know Jorgie's not on, our web guy. He's usually on, but he told me, sorry, he has a life other than to watch me for 2 hours on his off day. And he came up with the logo. And I think that logo is so awesome for Mission EDC. Long story short, these are releasing. These are our overseas made knives, incredibly high quality. This is a 2.5 year long project so that we can fund having them made with Reckman, River's Edge Cutlery, in the United States. So Mission EDC is funding us to bring this production version of it to the States. So we made a very small batch, worked out all the kinks, basically because I'm an idiot and could not get the freaking mechanism to work on these. And CW's like, I'll do it. I'll get it done. And look, she did, because she's awesome and my best friend, man. So that's her logo there. Each one's going to be logered. That's a word too. That's a mix between logo and a loggerhead turtle. Just so you know. Mission 01. This is blade 001 of 250. This is actually one that's going to go out to whoever orders theirs first in line. Black Friday. Only doing these through Patreon because our patrons helped me design this over the last 2.5 years. Really?
Yeah, and if you've been around for a while, this has been going on since like.
Let me show you.
Blade show, not of last year, but like 2 years.
Let me show you what Jared Neve did when I showed him my prototype at Blade Show. He's like, yeah. Oh, oops. Weird. This thing's stuck closed. So because I'm awesome at fixed blades, you got to push the button down to release. So this is the 100% made in America, nickel boron, you know, with the multicam grips, uses the lashing screws. Fit and finish is great. Things really tight, but you can't really draw it fast. You have to push a stupid button to open it. So Jared was really nice and told me I should work on it more. That's about how he said it.
Jared is the folder expert.
Oh, I know. I was like, please don't pick it up.
What about the skeleton raiders? Are they going to be done by Rickman also?
I don't know. So I was going to go with, can I say their name? Does that matter?
No, don't say their name because then
The dude out in Texas?
Because then, all these other...
Anyway, there's another American OEM.
Look, let me just tell y'all a funny story.
That's not funny. Whatever.
Tim said the name of one of our vendors on here, and when I say vendors, I mean somebody that we get.
One of our machinists.
Yes. And the next day, they got a call from unnamed big giant knife company.
Dude sends me the email and goes, "You won't believe this." They reached out to me.
Hey, let me take up all your time so you can't do anything else for TK.
So crazy. Well, I don't know what other evidence.
Like now we can't even say the names of anybody that we work with.
Anyway, so I actually need to email those guys back. I was
gonna show the Night Guard, the Night Hawk, and the Night Stalker for people know what they might win.
Whoa, that was too many nights. What am I doing? Night Guard,
Night Hawk, Night Stalker, Night Hawk.
Okay,
so I'm gonna let them pick, and it's gonna be a blim, y'all. Hey, Josh, $99.99, late to the party brunch. Thank you, Josh.
Thanks, Josh. I know you've been busy lately, launching 6,000 businesses.
Industry sabotage. Yep, that's what it is.
Look, it's so gross, though. Like we clicked along for several years, making plenty of knives to feed our family, having a good time, before we realized that there's ugly people in the world.
Nameless Drifter, do I need to be on the $9 tier to see the T. Kellyan's portion of the website? It should be for all tiers.
Yeah, it's all. If you are a paid Patreon member, unless you did it in the last couple of days.
We do have to manually put it in there. So
you should be able to log in, create your account on our website using the same email you did with your Patreon. And that will give you access to the T. Kellyan's part of the website, which is where all of the special stuff happens. And before anybody...
Oh, no, Ryder, you're fine. It's okay that you asked.
What?
He's just apologizing for asking about that. And
oh.
We wish we could be 100% open about everything. Well, we are, but...
It'll be made in the States.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll tell when the time gets closer.
Yeah.
And heck, I may, with us getting the new shop, we're going to be moved into there before the first of the year.
Show?
You told me Night Guard too?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I just don't really listen.
Not the 2.0, just the regular one.
Oh, the OG?
Mm-hmm.
The original?
Sub last week with the same email and still can't see it. You want to send an email and we'll check into it?
Should be able to. If not, I can do it.
So the top is the Nighthawk, the middle is the Night Stalker, and the bottom is the Night Guard. So they all have the same grip.
Are you giving this away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'd say, look, I just talk.
I'm just going to let them pick because I know we've got blemishes.
Completely self-absorbed. That is the most untrue statement I've ever made.
Yes, Nameless Drifter, lowest tier. All the tiers.
Yeah, if you're paid. And listen, people, there was this rumor going around on the interwebs. Actually, people just post it on all of our videos. Say, the TKL's pay for play, you got to be a member. That's gross. You would do that to buy the blades. And that was back when I was making like 100 knives per batch because it was me and me and me working here. And that's all I could make. And the truth behind that was that you get the 10% off of every single order through Patreon. So that pays for your membership for the year with one blade. So that's not a money maker for me.
The Blim Night Stalker, is it a CG? Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, we got some.
Yep.
We got some of those. So yeah, that's not the case. That's a reward because they help me design stuff, even merch and knives, and that's just our little extra community where you get the extra content. So in exchange for that, we didn't feel right taking money from people. This is the international symbol for I didn't feel right. In case you didn't know.
No, it's not.
It is. It totally is. Look, that's what that, if somebody does that in the street, I don't feel right about running over you right now. Josh L says folder
with lots of exclamation points. Were you not on when we showed him a minute ago?
Here's the thing. He's really bothered me for about a year.
We'll show him again.
And He wants one of the prototypes, and I've told him a million times, okay, I'll do it.
One of those crappy prototypes?
Yeah, I told him. He's going to cut your finger off. And he said, I don't care, man. I'm going to give it to one of my enemies and tell them to stab something and let them lop their fingers
You
off.
want to show the folders again really quick in case he wasn't on to see them? And did you show the black one earlier or just the tan?
I did both. Black and tan, which is one of the greatest beverages on the planet.
RPA anomaly. Does the discount work site-wide? Yeah,
Yes.
It actually just calculates it.
It's automatically. So when you're logged in, the prices you see are 10% below what everybody else sees. So we have some people like, that's weird. Why does this show $212.50? I'm not getting my discount. I'm like, hello, the knife originally was $225. What do you think?
So, Scott, the only time that we have the top tier is supposed to get first dibs on new releases.
Right.
That's the only time we do that. But otherwise,
and we haven't done that since we launched the new Big Commerce website because Shopify told us we can't sell weapons on there. And we don't make weapons. These are just things for...
I like the black one too, Josh.
What's wrong with peanut butter?
I don't know. I just like all black.
Whatever, man. You're a bunch of losers.
All right. So for the night series...
Awesome, right? So each one's numbered. I mean, I worked really hard on the verbiage.
I'm going to put this over here.
Of how to communicate that on the Mission EDC thing. And hopefully that will dispel any rumors or stupidity.
You can pick the one you want out of those 3 choices.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I didn't show this knife that Raymond sent me. Am I still over here?
Workman 18. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You win.
And I recognize his name. He's, I think... emails was on. He might be a patron.
He probably sent you a gift, and that's how he won. It's all rigged. I mean, 100%. Let me get this baggie out of here before the DEA shows up. Thanks, Jesse, for sending us weed in the mail. Just kidding. That did not happen.
Hunter, you won a knife on Whatnot? Cool. Oh, Holton did? Holton won the website?
Nice. What was I going to say? I was thinking about something I needed to talk about, and my hyperactivity took it away from my brain.
Yeah, you've been pretty jacked up on coffee, I can tell.
Actually, I haven't had much of the coffee. I'm just loving my fans.
Oh.
That's what I do get hyped up on these things. And listen, it's like I DFO, done fell out. Sorry, it's a stupid Tim term. After the lies, I'm like mid-sentence talking like, and then I'll wake up, take a nap, walk about 50 steps down to my shooting range, shoot my suppressed pew-pews, because that is really good stress relief. You know, a lot of people think that's psycho, but let me tell you something. For me, personally, you got your ear protection on, you got a target, and you can't hear anything. And it's just you and focus to try to hit that target. You just block everything out. And literally, because we live in the mountains, when you get far enough away from the house, we have no cell service, which I freaking love, BTW. I hate my phone. I'm going to shoot it. Even though I say terms like BTW, because I'm a kid. But I don't know. It's really, really, really relaxing for me. And especially suppressed when I shoot subsonic. It's quiet. Like, you just can't even hear it.
Tim, what's your opinion of the SIG P226X5 Legion?
Who asked me that?
Isn't that your favorite gun ever?
Yes. That's what I shot yesterday. Like, abnormal. It wasn't the Legion. It's just the X5. I don't typically like linear comps or integrated comps on a pistol. And I got the 226X5, which has got the bull barrel, and it's the STAS, so it's a stainless steel pistol. And it's freaking heavy, especially with a suppressor. But I got Irv at Barstow Barrels to custom make me a threaded barrel for that thing. So it ends up being 6 inches. Holy crap. My range is 25 yards deep. And then
we need to show your updated range.
Cross range. Yeah, we do. Cross range is like 40 yards. I was taking cross range shots and lacing paper That's the first time I shot that pistol too.
Rodrigo Ramirez says, how many 001s is too many, asking for a friend. I think he has like 5 or 6.
Yeah, did we just ship the last one?
Yeah.
We got confused. He's ordered so many. I just like, whatever, he doesn't need another one. We're just going to keep it. But no, we shipped it, I think, Friday.
Okay, so the Warncliffe Piranha, the drop date is probably going to be Blade Show, so that's going to be June.
Yeah, you guys know we big deal one blade every year at Blade Show that we're the most excited about, and naturally it's going to be this one. So that's going to be, we're going to run it the same way that we always do our drops. This may be subject to change. Everything on this knife could possibly change, but when the doors open at Blade Show, we're going to drop them online. So that's typically 9 a.m. on that Friday. That Blade Show opens, because
and I want to say that they will probably be done then, because we're working on them now in the background. So
yes, yeah,
probably won't be a pre-order type situation.
Right, it's the same that we did with
the Ops Hawks.
Yeah, and the 001 with Bob DeMarco. Those were there and at Blade Show ready to rock. And this project is the culmination of me circling back to what cut our teeth: EDC, concealed carry, capable in the woods, capable in the kitchen.
Patreon will get early access, right?
They will.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's going to be terrifying, because we have 550 patrons now, and those really exciting drops like that,
well, they'll sell out, because if she talks about it on her
now
following,
the special edition Blade Show blade will only be in person.
It's going to be really, really nice.
It's pretty right.
Rocky Mountain, I'm going to give away a 003 for you. You ask every week. I'm going to do that for you.
What if he doesn't win? Did he give you stuff this week?
So, okay, y'all, this year was supposed to be my last year at Blade, but it looks like I'm going to go in 2025 for that Warren EDC.
Why was this going to be your last year? Are you tired of the shenanigans? Inquiring minds want to know. Because Blade Show grows every single year. Like, it's bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, they added a bunch of booths this last year.
So I think the way she wanted the name was with an I. So I think it's like Warney EDC. You almost got it right, Mashatiro. I think it's like,
it's got an I.
I believe it's like this.
Warren EDC.
I think it's like this.
Warren.
If she, and I don't think she's on anymore, but if she is, she can pipe in. But I think it's like that, the way I just typed it.
Mm-hmm. With the big E.
Yeah.
Like, you see that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what's up. I need some water.
Where's the best place to stay down there at Blade Show Atlanta?
I stay at my house.
Airbnbs. I can't stand a hotel.
Yeah, man, I don't understand. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't even. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. There's been such a rash of these vile.
Wait, is it Warren EDC? So now I'm confusing myself.
Yeah, it's Warren EDC.
Does it have an IE, or is it just Warren EDC?
Warney DC or Warney DC. It's a play on words. You know, like
but I don't remember how we
like. Is
spelled
it PetSmart or PetSmart?
But does it have an I in it? Like Warney?
I'm pretty sure it does have an I.
Okay, that's what I thought. But everybody's saying it should be WHARN and then capital EDC.
Yeah.
Warren EDC without the I.
I don't know, guys. It's whatever it's going to be.
Something like that.
It's still clever. Whatever it is. So, yeah. That's what's up.
So, did we answer the question about where's the best place to stay in Atlanta?
Not at all. Completely. We stayed at the Blade Show Hotel, and if it's your scene
I hated it.
to have it like party and loud music every night, then that's the spot, because they do what's called the pit at Blade Show, and there's an atrium in the center, and it's like a horseshoe of rooms for like 7 floors. And you can look down into the bar, restaurant area. And that's where they do the pit. So they played music until way later than they said they were going to. And then everybody's like drunk.
And we were like old people.
Hey guys, turn off that stupid music if I just sons of bitches. Bumbusses! And I was like, man, I can't do it. And then our littlest
it's
one.
It's like 10:30 and we're like, why is the music so loud?
Oh, it's so late. I get my cane. I got one of those canes that has the 4 feet on it. It can't even move anymore. So it was, I'm such an old man. But Caitlin, our littlest, is...
Caitlin was like, let's go party.
Yeah. When we did that show in Vegas, she's like glued to the window the whole time. Like, wow, look at that. I'm like, oh, she's naked. Don't look at that. You cannot.
I'm like, this place sucks.
Gosh.
I mean, there's literally people walking
Welcome to
down the
Vegas.
road.
Clothing
Yeah,
optional.
there was this lady walking down the road with nipple covers.
And then walks up to Caitlin.
She's like,
We're like,
hey, little girl.
we're like blocking Caitlin. Like, oh my God, her nipples are. Is that a fig leaf? It was like a maple leaf. It's like this big. And I'm like, and they just come walking up to Caitlin like, I'm like, what in the hell? Good Lord, you just raped my kid.
Look, everybody's doing hashtag 003 and I didn't even do it yet.
You better calm down, man. But yeah,
I
so
didn't even do it yet, y'all.
she's little and like the lights and everything's exciting. And she's like, I hear music. Let's go down there and eat. What are they drinking? And I'm like, and the rest of us, like our 20-something-year-old, she's like, they're so loud because she grew up with us and she's old. So
No.
anyway, long story short, stay there. There's what's the hotel across the street where you can walk across the bridge? The Country Inn, is that it? I don't know because we're in driving distance, so that's good. And if I can get my truck fixed by then, we won't have to take bicycles.
Y'all, I'm going to have to give y'all a different hashtag because you all put in the same hashtag already. And I haven't even done it yet.
Just do something else.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do something else because then they already all entered.
Is that a problem?
I guess not. Is it?
Yeah, you
Would that
betcha.
give anybody an unfair advantage? It probably wouldn't.
What was this, the Universal symbol for?
How about I just
I don't remember anymore.
do like the full...
I don't know.
I'll just do the
Well,
full
Blade
thing.
Show is fun, man. It's like our Super Bowl kind of thing. It's really taxing. Because, like, if you are tired, you can't be tired. And I'm a moody person, so you can't be moody either. Because everybody comes up, and it's like, you're the reason they're there. They come like, hey, I'm
going to do hashtag Agent 003. I don't know if it
It was
makes
fun.
a difference or not, but
super fun to meet everybody.
hashtag Agent 003.
I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of taxing because I'm like a total introvert. So, I mean, I love seeing y'all and meeting y'all, but I'm just like ready to go hide in a hole after a few minutes.
To me, I'm like, yeah, let's, hey, let's kiss everybody's baby. And Suzanne's like, wash your lips. You kissed 46 babies in the last hour, and now there's baby on your lips. I don't know. I just made that up. But you can imagine how crazy that would be if she did say that. That would be wild. Oh, I've only had this much coffee.
We probably need to show the Agent 003 so people know what we're giving away.
Use your imagination.
Well, some people watch us and enter the giveaway and they don't even know what
if you were
giving away.
to make a knife called the Agent 003, imagine it in your brain, and that's what it looks like. I like the 03 now. It's because it's a Night Stalker blade. It's got some heft to it. This thing feels like it's ready to drive through a car door. You know, this way driving. Man, if y'all saw that Italian video that dude did with the 001, which you probably never will because I'm pretty sure this guy is covert ops.
He's like, this video to me was like, the guy was like more than any person you've ever even seen on a movie. It was like unreal. Like
the stuff he was doing was crazy.
A person can actually do that. It's crazy.
And at speed, y'all may think this is easy stuff, but he took like a bottle cap and he stuck it to his ballistic dummy and he drew that knife and went right through that. And then to cut that chopstick in half like that, I wish I could show you, but I can't because this dude's probably sought after by everybody else.
Oh, you saw it, Steven?
How did he see?
So I guess maybe he shared it on Discord or something.
Dude's wicked. Steven probably gave him a run for his money. You better don't go to sleep on Clayton. Don't even do it. Cut you. Anyway, so that's the 03.
I think he's like an operator or something. He doesn't have a YouTube, like a public.
If he's not, he should be.
Oh, Tim Hunter just said we still have 003s available for sale.
Yeah. So get a free one here. But he took that thing and he pierced full Kevlar.
Ron
just
says
buried it to the hilt, both ways, forward and reverse. But that dude was so stout, he took it. Are you on this little camera? Am I just doing this for no reason?
yeah, you're over there.
So he did it this way. If you guys don't understand the amount of strength it takes to do a push, a thrust that way, rather than to use your muscles this way, and he buried that thing in full layer Kevlar to the freaking handle. Crazy. And he was really excited about it. I don't know what he said, but it was exciting. I thought it was pretty rad.
Umberto says, I guess I can share it on Discord if it's not linkable to his personal profiles.
I don't know, man. I'd get permission.
Yeah,
brother.
get permission. We don't want to.
I don't want you to get stabbed. That dude looks like he would really F you up. I don't think you should risk it.
Tim, what's the best model for
Me?
dressing a deer?
Look, so the guys at Seekins Precision, they always ask for the 3.
Casey Curtis, CW gift card on the way so I can win.
You figured it out. I could give you a list. You know, her favorite retailers. I won't. She'd stab me in the eye if I did that. So I have a pretty good friendship with one of the guys at Seekins, and when they want a blade, they'll trade me stuff, and they ask for the 03. And I can see that because it's got enough of a drop point to it that it makes it good for, you know, longer skinning cuts. So, you know, you can. Are you on the main camera?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So, and also you can choke up on that and do detail work, like where you're cutting around that fanny hole. It's a good skinner.
I was just reading Melissa's text.
Oh, shit.
She said she wants jimping on that front top part.
We already discussed this.
Yeah, but did you mention that when we were showing it?
Nope. But it's designed BT dubs. So all the changes that we've been discussing back and forth, I'm going to do a new resin probably next week.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah. I meant to update that, and I didn't.
I want a t-shirt, brother Timmy, from Tom Quirin.
You got it.
I think that's Neve's brother.
No.
It is. The one that, well, not his real brother, but his brother.
A brother in blades was my understanding.
You can get a t-shirt. Just send us an email.
Yeah, man, because listen.
But we don't have the blade that you were asking for. He asked for a blade, I think, that we don't have. We can't just give it to him or trade it for anything.
Well, yeah, if we don't have it, it's hard to do that. I have a... You know.
Your 2.0 works great for interrogation from Jeremy Winkler.
Awkward silence.
Why are you saying that? Why are you awkwardly silent?
Interrogation? I mean, you know, you're like, all right, listen. I'm going to take it off. Where is it hidden?
Oh, I thought it was some military thing that I didn't know what it meant, and you were going to know exactly what it meant.
Well, I think it is, and I do, and that's what I think it means.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, interrogation is pretty much ubiquitously understood as the same thing everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna do things with this thing if you don't give me the information that I want. Thanks, Raymond. By the way, you know I don't carry these all the time. This. You know, you'll hear, Tim, stop making fidgety noises. That's what you hear.
Yojo76, whatever knife you get, buy 2, because the wife's going to take the first one.
It does happen a lot. Yeah. I would love to make it out the front, but I just think that there's people that are way gooder at that than me. So I'll just stick with fixed blades and trade for out the fronts. Right? That's my guess.
Somebody needs to send Tim a Jack Wolf. He said he wants one.
It's hard to choose them, though. Don't make people give me stuff.
Well, some people have knives that they don't mind trading for something else.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. I was going through all my stuff today, like, man. And I carry them. And I should share. Let's do that. This is what I'm carrying today. You got me over here?
Yes.
And quit texting your buddy Melissa.
I'm not.
Over there. Nah, it's so. Hunter and Ron Izzy got me this for my birthday, and I use it all the freaking time. It's got a flashlight, laser, and UV. And the UV is really cool. Me and my daughter like to play with that. Or you could do both. Flashlight and laser.
At least I'm not the only one whose wife fusses about fidgeting noises. I'm
yeah, I mean,
about that.
and then I'm carrying this little SOG. I forget what this is called, the gear or something like that. But I don't ever not have a multi-tool on me at some form. But I've been carrying that really heavy mutt, the military one, and it's just heavy. I just switched it up. So
Jeremy said, I think I would lean more towards the dull butter knife for interrogation.
Oh, good point. So yeah, I think Raymond sent me this one, this SOG.
I think they ordered it like that, Josh. I think Hunter and them got it through Olight like that.
Yeah, you know, some places you can have that put on there. Man, what, can you show magazines?
Don't try it.
Okay. I got these Grey Guns magazines for this custom pistol.
Let me give away this knife because people are wanting it.
And I lasered my logo.
Hashtag Agent 003 if y'all didn't enter it.
Lasered my own logo in them. Pretty rad.
Tim, you should make a TCAL slip joint from Adam Kiwi.
I want to, man. I got so many projects. Y'all want to see any of these special knives over here? Yeah, I mean, you would have no idea. I have the best knife collection.
Nismo has good luck. Nismo has won before. I recognize the name.
Every time. It's because that's me. I'm turning around over here entering.
Congratulations, Nismo.
Is Scott Anderson on here?
Are you Scott?
So
they want to know what the biggest fixed blade you have is, and do you have a katana?
I don't have a katana. Did I have my collection? So this is the first knife that I was ever sent. And I thought it was really strange at the time. I didn't know it was a thing. And Scott Anderson did it. I guess he knew that I needed to learn more about the community. I'm super glad he did. One, this bead is freaking awesome. Really cool. He sent me this. There's another one with it.
Congratulations to another repeat winner. People are bitter about this over there.
I know. We even did this thing.
It is funny, though, because some of y'all never have won, and then there's people that have won multiple times. It's like, how in the heck?
And
some people just have good luck.
I think this was with it also. I think he sent these two. This little orange one. But yeah.
Scott is on, by the way.
So yeah, thanks, dude. I mean, look at what you started. That is so cool. I was thinking about that this morning, all nostalgic. And I have a stack of knives over here to the left that Stephen Clayton sent a while back that I have got to figure out how to put them on the wall. Look, so my ringed karambit collection, Stephen. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I know for sure 7 of the ringed folding karambits on that wall came from Stephen. And that's crazy. You guys have great taste in stuff. I feel incredibly honored that you guys want to share this stuff with me. Like, I don't know. I'm all like nostalgic and love our fans.
Build a bigger studio. Maybe we need to put the big studio whenever we go into the new shop.
There'd be plenty of room
but then we'd have to drive over there. This is so easy to just walk downstairs.
Yeah, I couldn't be that far away from my stuff. I mean, I can expand.
He said, and the JSOC Microtech.
Oh, that was my first Microtech ever. You see it over here? It's the first one in line. I mean, I wasn't going to say that. Also, this freaking massive challenge coin, too. I ain't saying too much, y'all. You know. But you just don't get that shit because you want it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, look at this.
I promise it's not rigged, though. Even if you don't see your name on the spinny thing, it's like...
Am I over here?
Yeah.
Joint Special Operations Command. Anyway, I'm just such a fortunate person that you guys like me enough and that I like you enough that we can all hang out. That was the first
Thinking of sending you my Bastinelli chopper if you don't already have one.
So Bastinelli's, I've got this sickle, and if I take it down, it'll knock down. The biggest fixed blade I've got, let me get it down. That came from Zach Schmidt. If I can't take it down. Can I? I'm gonna do it.
Welcome, Riley.
Let me get it. I'm gonna knock down everything on this wall, I think.
This is a great view of your backside, honey.
My backside is pretty giant, just so you know. Just the back fat, but not the fanny. Look at that. So this is the biggest fixie I have.
We don't have any winklers, do we?
Yeah, no, I don't actually. It's really annoying. I should have winklers. So Zach Schmidt sent me this Storm Vector, and I'm gonna tell you something. This is a Tops, made in America, made in Idaho. This thing will lay waste to land clearing, straight up. This thing is incredible for a G10 grip. This thing is awesome. This is where you take a hand off if somebody's robbing your stuff.
Can you use that as a fighting knife too?
Hell no, not me.
Why not?
It's too heavy. I mean, you can manipulate it, but I don't know. Tomas Alas could do it. I can't. Second biggest is that Doug Marcaida massive freaking Tanto that Josh got me that is signed, and that is number 39 of 200. That's rad.
Are the sappers in the shop?
No, but they will be this week, I think. Some will.
Reverse Tantos are running behind, and
a little mix up on the steel. Now we got the steel situation, but they are coming.
Wolfpack 95 wants to see a Bushman.
I'm showing off my knife collection, Wolfpack.
Okay,
anyway,
we'll do
next biggest is a Wonder Tactical, and then after that is this prized SOG that Zach sent. Like, super freaking rare. Even the sheath is awesome. All right, Bushman. Sorry. Whatever. I'm good talking about my collection. Look.
Oh my gosh, the cat's just laying across the middle of the floor.
Solid black, and the carpet in here is black. This is the Bushman new version with the jimping and the switch.
Tim JK says you should give away a TS-87, please, CW. Do we have any that I could give away?
Sure do.
We got Blims. You know my preference is to give away Blims.
Sure. I'm sure we have a Blim somewhere. But they, they're a screwdriver, so we're not as anal about.
Oh, we only have 003s and 80 CRV2 left?
I guess.
Nick Martino, your finishing work is seriously top-notch, sir.
Thanks, man. We really, really, really concern ourselves with fit and finish.
I want a TCAL bayonet for my shotgun from Jason Benitez.
I would like to do that. They make the bayonet lug cutouts, but...
This is a Bushman.
Bushman in 80 CRV2. This is supposed to be the gunmetal grips, but the people who make our G10, I guess there was some blue mixed in with the gray, so I got this like periwinkle, not really gray blue. I really loved it. And they accidentally did it, and they don't do it this way anymore, which kind of sucks. So anyway, how about let's show you a handle color.
Charles, that's just the prototype. That's not the final, the folder. Right.
But it will be based on feedback. I think we got all the bugs worked out. I think we should do the production run in nickel boron because that's what I do, not the black titanium. But I've had a lot of people say I'm dumb for saying that. Detent is fixed. It's on bearings, roller bearings. It's awesome. It's so good.
Any time frame on the throwers? How's that coming along with John?
So
I am going to give a TS-87 away.
He's working on them now. We pretty much have redesigned that completely. We're gonna have to get a prototype soon, but basically it's gonna have a movable weight so that you can get the rotation down and you can lock that weight down to get that exactly for your throwing style, which is really cool. And then I think he's actually really nerding out on the whole, it'll have a digital display on the thing that will tell you where to move the weight forward and back based on rotation. Pretty crazy stuff. Don't know if it's going to actually come with that, but John's an electrical engineer, an absolutely brilliant human. And if anybody can do that, he can.
Adversary shipping, question mark.
Well, probably, so we've got FMFs that we need to keep pushing out.
Piranhas.
We got the Nitro V piranhas that are like a year old that got to come out.
And another new sheath.
Yes. So I am hoping today to finish up the new sheath that should alleviate all of our problems with that. Should, hopefully. Cross fingers.
So Bang Man, you asked about that. They're going to be shipping soon too.
Yeah.
How's it going with the Founders Club idea?
It's ready. I mean, I just haven't done it. Like,
he didn't want to bombard y'all with too much all at one time.
Yeah, that was my thing.
Folders, Founders Club, drop. Yeah,
so there's the 007 is coming December 7th at 7 p.m.
Oh yeah, the 007.
And the week before that, or I guess 2 weeks, because that's the Black Friday is going to be the folders. I mean, do we do like Merry Christmas Founders Club? December? I don't know, man. I'll do it when everybody wants me to. I just feel like that's a lot. Like, you know what I mean?
What's the etching going to be on the 007?
It'll be the same. It'll just... we haven't done a custom logo for it. I don't think that Tomas really cares about doing a custom logo to put his name on it. So it'll just be a Tanto. I wanted to use
New Year, New Founders Club.
The angle.
Idea.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking, because the way manufacturing in the United States has kind of held us by the cojones, huevos. We were supposed to be ready for this year, right now, this drop for 1 November, to have stuff ready to ship. Bam. It's sold out. It's sold out. We're going to ship it over the next 3 weeks, whatever, no 3 to 6 month waiting time. And I really pushed hard into getting the manufacturing lanes in order to get that happen. And then things happened, outside influences, got stuff out of order. So towards the beginning of the year, we're going to have lots and lots and lots of stuff that is completely done and ready to drop and ship. But what I want to do before I start doing that is to get the queue cleared of everything that's already in there. So now we got the Adversaries in shop. I shouldn't even say it.
I don't think that the OpsHawk will fit in a pocket. Jay.
Look, Tomas Alas pocket carried that thing.
Really?
He did. I mean, it's a big blade. It is a big freaking blade. I mean,
hashtag TS87 for the final.
The handle would stick up like really, really high. I better turn this way, pull my shirt down, because
Nick Martino, was that the Italian flag that you wanted grips like? I didn't see it good.
I think probably Nick Martino. Probably, I would think. I'm hoping to be more nimble on that stuff, because if the Founders Club goes the way I want it to go, that's going to allow us to get all the machinery that we need in our new shop to prevent slowdowns like that. Uh-oh. Nose itch. Back again.
It's back.
Look. He goes apes until you're down here with him for a while, and he's just laying chilling. Look what I found in that bucket. Did you know that? Look.
What is that?
It's a Warrior Grip Taylor's Ridge that we're out of.
Oh. Yeah, cool. I've had a couple of people ask for that.
Yeah, I have one. So it'll just be on this table right here. But yeah, so kind of a problem being bogged down, log jammed, but not a problem for the future. So
can you show the OxHawk in front of Gene's pocket, Tim?
Yeah. Let me pull this clip off of my kit. Hopefully the algorithm doesn't think I'm doing something else over here.
Why don't you just turn around and do it?
Because it looks like I'm playing with firearms over here, doesn't it? Man, if y'all don't know that the freaking belt clips on these damn DCCs hold on like crazy. Is Mark ever on here, the one that sent me this?
No, I talked to him on the phone a while back, and he said he's not able to watch.
Because of church?
No, I think he just doesn't want to watch 2-hour lives every week.
Oh. I guess he doesn't like me anymore. It's not
for everybody, you know.
He doesn't like me anymore. That's cool. At least I got
That's not true.
At least I got this gift out of him.
That's not true at all. The TS-87 is a screwdriver. We should probably show what we're giving away, because not everybody knows what that is.
All right, so let me move my...
Yes, breathe of rhythm. We are going to do a shop tour when we go to our new shop.
No, top secret. They're ripping us off. So this would be...
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Pocket carry. Can you see that? Probably not, right?
Back up a little. Yeah, you can see it. I mean...
Sort of?
Sort of, yeah.
So...
You could show the clip after.
It sticks up about the top, the height of your belt. So with the shirt over it, you wouldn't see it. And it'll fit. It's a bigger blade, but some people like to daily those bigger blades. Bound
to wonder, did the TS-87 Warrior grips come in for... Let me think.
I don't think we got any Warrior grips this week.
We haven't. Did we get them for the Accomplice? I know we got some Accomplice grips in Friday.
The only thing we got was Fury. So that's the clip that you would run it with. I would suggest for pocket carry anyway. So yeah. Here's the TS-87. The Tactical Screwdriver 87 in honor of the year that SOCOM was founded. We did this in collaboration with Dillon. They are the manufacturer of machine guns, and more specifically the Dillon Arrow Gatling gun, 50 rounds per second. Yes,
did we get any mercenary grips in last week?
We got lots of mercenary grips.
Did we get Apache?
I don't know.
I'll check, Hunter.
So, they wanted a takedown tool of specific dimensions, specific lengths to work on the M134 Delta Arrow, which is the Gatling gun that you've seen, the push the buttons. So yeah, this width on the head is the exact width to pop apart links for belt-fed machine guns. It has this length is longer so that you can rotate those barrels and lock that breech open, because the safety on that firearm is this. And if you're working on it, you need this screwdriver inserted to keep the breech open so that you can't do dumb stuff. And they wanted, see that little detent? So you put a 1/4 inch driver bit in there and you can do your socket work, all that. That's adjustable if you need to with a little ball detent. And it's comfortable to hold. You got a little bit of a glass breaker on the end and then a standard. But we rounded this over, and that was actually Emery's input to make the shape of this the same so that when you rotate, it's comfortable.
Jeremy said the TS-87 is the most used TCAL item I have.
Yeah, so awesome. It is really translated into so many people's EDC everything, myself included. I use this. I
wouldn't know what to do with that if I had that.
Well, you know, boys.
Well, what could you do with it if you didn't have any, like, mechanical knowledge at all?
You could
just stab them.
You could pry open your food. And honestly, look, I use this thing to open boxes more than I use my knife because it's sharp enough to just rip the tape open. But yeah, look.
I like this. TS-87 and TCQ are my favorite friends. I love it.
All the T's. T squared, if you will. But you know, busting up ice in the freezer, that kind of stuff.
Will be. I don't think we got Javati Sapper grips in yet. No, they're probably going to be. Wait.
I think we did.
We did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think
Sapper?
Dustin. I'm pretty sure. Because
Dustin, are you on?
He is, because he was texting me a few minutes ago. He was making all the bins. I know I saw purple. I would assume that we also had Javati. Because, you know, those were originally released in just OD green. And I'm telling you, man, if it were me, I think a lot of those features are cool. I might opt to not have the line put down the center and just use it as an outdoor blade. JS. Especially when we get those released in colors.
Hey, Scott Knowlton, how was Georgia Bushcraft?
He's probably there right now, right?
Probably over. Wasn't it just Friday and Saturday?
I don't know.
What knives are currently shipping? You want to go over that so people know with orders and maybe say what stuff is a little bit behind so they can...
Every day we're shipping knives. That's it. So I know we've got Mercenaries, FMFs. We're doing Stalkers through. We're sharpening and logoing all the Nitro V Piranhas and the other Piranhas. But we're waiting on that new sheath to get 100% wrapped up. If you have something that we've shipped most of that you're holding on, it's going to be a grip color. If you want to be flexible, then we can ship it with a different grip. And then you can always buy the grip later on that you wanted, and then you can swap them out. It's like me. I'm the same with knives, guns, everything. I like to swap the colors around. That's why we do them the way that we do them. So they're interchangeable. I know I just got the MR1s yesterday. So we're going to be sharpening and logoing and shipping some of those. The sheets are done for those. I think that's it. We just got a mix up with the steel squared away on the Warncliffe and the Nightshade versus Tanto. Those two Nightshades. Combatants, we're shipping those.
Was it a big crowd this time, Scott? I know last fall was pretty busy. We missed seeing you too.
Yeah, you know, we were supposed to be at CanCon, and then the truck had an issue, and then I didn't want to drive the same distance down to Georgia Bushcraft in a compromised oil leaking truck, which is something I need to get on top of this week. Maybe get a mobile mechanic.
Did I interrupt you, or were you finishing talking about what's shipping?
I think that's it.
What about Night Guardian 2.0? Did we ship those?
All right, so here's the issue. We do need to talk about this. If you guys remember, that batch disappeared forever, and then they finally showed up. Well, in the time, literally 4 months, that half of that batch floated around the United States, they rusted. And they were on the way to nickel boron when they vamoosed. They got there, and nickel boron, they sandblasted the rust off, and then nickel boron, and you can see the freaking spots where it was rusty. Now, it's not rusty now. So we're working through the ones that don't have any blemishes like that, but we're going to have that stupid situation that I cannot stand to have, where we're going to have to send an email that says, all we've got the blemishes, what do you want to do?
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yep. That's
so
the
for
problem
everybody
with
asking about your blade and if it's shipping, will you please send us an email so we can check on your specific blade? We may have gotten Hades grips for the Accomplished Drewski. We got some grips for the Accomplished Friday.
But yeah, shoot an email.
And also,
it's
Ryan,
really difficult
you asked too. Will you please send an email or a Patreon message?
And be patient, guys. We have grown very fast, and it is CW and my daughter that filter the emails and get them to the appropriate people. And we get some days hundreds of emails, not an exaggeration.
And then Grant helps us with emails.
Yep.
Also, he does a lot of the Instagram messages now.
Yep. And sometimes he'll jump on if he sees it. He can answer a question on Patreon, but he'll sign his name when he's doing that. I saw he did that the other day, and I was like, thanks, man. I totally overlooked that. So,
hey, Will, he answered a minute ago that he thinks we may have gotten the Javati Sapper grips, but we'll check tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure. Dustin did or me? Dustin may be off it.
Will be was asking.
No, I mean, doesn't matter. Dustin has a life outside
the
of work.
The F&F and Mercenary do not fit in the tack bag, do they?
No, that's the problem. So we're gonna have to ship those in the cubes still because they don't fit. Like the tack bag is way too small. And if I made a tack bag for those, it'd be like this. And
Jan from Poland is on. He said hi from Poland.
Oh yeah,
everyone.
Yeah. Hello, Jan.
It's 2 hours. I got to give away this TS-87.
What?
Time has flown today.
Man, we were 5 minutes late. We've already made up for that. Yeah, sorry, Jan. I try to get to your freaking messages, and it's just I'll start to open them and type, and then I set it aside and think I hit send. I'm like, why didn't Jan say anything back? A month later, and I never hit send. But he sent me a WhatsApp message.
What about, are we going to start shipping the Adversaries also?
Yeah, I'm going to do those in 2 weeks. We're going to start because, we've got to do the whole process of tumble, logo, sharpen, and then we're working through the stuff that's already been in shop. But within the next couple of weeks, we're going to start getting those out the door because we have sheaths and grips. So, Bolo, be on the lookout for those, and MR1s too. Basically, as we get them in, we're going to sharpen them, send them up. But like CW said, if you guys can please email those and try to be patient. If it's been 2 or 3 days.
And you can always email, like, if you have seen that we said we're shipping a certain blade and you haven't gotten a notification yet, you can always see if it's a grip color that
right,
and if you're willing to change to another.
And because
color.
The schedule got all jacked up because of supplier issues, we may have filed it. If you had 2 blades on an order and we thought Mercenaries were going to ship first and you had a combatant, we would have put it in the Mercenary bin. And unbeknownst to us, because I don't have a better way in my brain to do this, it's just sitting there waiting for Mercenaries to finish up that are late because we got stuff out of order from supplies. And your combatant is just sitting there, and we could have sent it out months ago.
Yeah,
so don't hesitate to ask. That's a lot of things. Like, we'll be going through orders like, crap, look at all these freaking blades that we didn't know we could have been sending out.
But Mercenaries are currently shipping.
They are currently shipping.
And FMFs.
Frogman field knives. FMFs. I got some other blades I need to be sitting down with my sketchbook and getting done too for next year.
Got everything for the Accomplice to ship if I order one. Mostly, but you would be at the back of the line for the Accomplices because we're still shipping those. So it would still be probably. It
wouldn't be 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, it'd be like a couple weeks.
Right. Because we're almost done. The only thing that we're holding on for those is all the blades are sharpened.
We are out of a couple of grips.
Right. Probably Warrior.
Just check on them.
Yeah. So we'll just have to verify. But yeah, we have most of the grips.
All right, let's give this TS-87
sometimes,
away.
some people are kind of hip to it because they watch these lives and they'll say, they'll order it with Warrior, say secondary choice Woodland, third choice OD, fourth choice Black, and then that gives us the ability to go, oh, look, we can send it with one of these secondary or third grips. And, we're trying to dial all that in, but we're a small shop. We only got 6 people on payroll. One of those is myself. Yes, I'm on payroll.
My wife wants to buy me a striker for my birthday. When will those come out? Man, I wish I could offer you one. We really don't even have any. Because
I don't even have the steel for them, and that's we grew so fast this year.
We pick up Noir Jorge wants to see more.
He's actually,
I'm gonna go over to camera 2 because I need.
Did you actually call him the name that I gave him?
That's what Jorge called him.
Thanks, Jorge. Look how black he is. Like, wave your hand. So there you go.
Hi, kitty.
You can tell he's my cat. He's got OD green eyes and he's black. But I mean, he's a sweet cat, but he's just insane right now because he's little and really, really hyper.
All right, I'm going to camera 2 to do the giveaway.
Do it. But he is literally the blackest cat I've ever seen. But we're gonna chop his hyperness off of his body, and hopefully he'll. What do you want to do?
You can just do nothing.
Oh, cool! Can I do this?
Eye knives. You won.
Hey.
TS-87.
Congratulations! Now it's eye screwdriver.
You should make a little neck knife for the cat.
We should make
eye knives. Send us an email and we will get you squared away on your win.
Hey man, look at all this micro text. Hey, and she is a Sith. Look at it. Now I got to move this sock P down and put this here.
Cheryl Houghton said he's as black as a 2 foot up a stovepipe. He's black as 2 foot up a stovepipe.
He is, man. I'm telling you, in person, he's really, really black. Like, you know, some black cats have like a little hint of brown. Not this guy. He is.
I was gonna say that joke, but then I was like, that's probably kind of offensive. But this was a one of your workers that said it about himself. But what was that phrase he said? Was it offensive? He said it about himself. Blacker than.
I think it would be if a white person said it.
Yeah, he said it about himself though.
But his nickname for himself that we all called him on the railroad was Big Black because he was both of those things. And dude, Sean Foster, good dude, giant. I mean, I don't know, 6.5 feet tall. I mean, arms like freaking paint cans, just big dude. And he was dark. And me and him
Sam,
almost got in a
fight. You the most knives? Just curious.
It's got to be Raymond Johnson. It's got to be. Because Raymond will send boxes at a time.
What about Zachary Schmidt?
Zach's going to be third to Stephen Clayton. But Zach curates his sendings.
They're special.
Yeah, he really puts a lot of thought into, I know he would like this. Now, the other guys trade a lot of stuff with me. But Zach really, yeah.
CW Dad has DP1. What are we doing for CW Mom?
Kitchen knife. Gotta be. Mission Kitchen?
Yeah, she does have one of the chef's knives she made. It'd be great to come up with some of those.
That little shorty?
Mm-hmm.
Does she use it? I don't know if the geometry was my best because that's one of my very first kitchen knives.
I don't know if she still uses it. I think she does.
Right now, she would have us put the butter knife in production. Because she has one and she loves it. But I don't know if she uses it. That'd be cool though, right?
Mm-hmm. She said she has a butter knife, stalker, and chef knife. I think he meant like which one are we going to make special for you, like your
like
own
the DP1. See this cat betwixt my legs.
Make this mama something pink. Regina's always asking for a pink knife.
Well, I mean, here's the problem, Regina. We were making pink knives and the dude decided to kill himself. So now we can't because the guy who was painting, he didn't. He had a heart attack. I shouldn't say that. It's not funny. No, so we just kind of set that to the side. Where is that pink knife?
They're right out there in that bin somewhere.
Yeah, aren't they like really? Yeah, let's make them all really jealous.
Yeah, I really wished we could have gotten those.
Yeah, these were going to be the production versions, and we were 80% through it, and then so sad. Look,
Show her the pink one.
Here's the purple. I want to do, so this is purple with the Giavati. Oh man, I love the look of these.
I love
This was.
And so, does nobody else do Cerakote as good as this?
I don't know. I mean, Blown Deadline. They even make all the upper receivers for SIG. It's crazy for me to see SIG releasing the Tiger Stripe Miami stuff when Mike and I were texting about that like a week before, and SIG just released those. That's crazy. Anyway, so this one looks really good. This is actually the SIG pink, he calls it, that he did for them, and then this one's kind of a darker.
But they need pink grip. They need a different grip. Those grips are weird on here.
The black and pink doesn't look good.
Yeah, the black and pink.
You crazed?
The green looked weird with it.
There was not a green. Oh, there was a green. Oh, that's because I'm weird. It just, to me, that look, like Halloween.
Did you show all the color ones? Just
no, I didn't.
Show the red, they're saying.
Look at the dark purple.
Should auction it in memory of him.
Custom mix purple.
Talk to the dude at Compliance Edge and see where he gets his done.
No. Just kidding. This is not really a red. It's kind of a crimson. So for you Alabama fans.
I wish we could have. I love those.
And they're durable too. And you wanted to see the solid green. I like all these. Like, there's only one of these that's ever left the shop, and I'll make you all jealous. Josh Lindsay has it. It was the turquoise.
So have y'all used Compliance Edge's Cerakote blades and they last pretty good? Like, is it good work with the Cerakote?
It has to be a certified Cerakote for me to even consider it, because anyway, so that's those.
And the orange one left the shop also.
Oh, that's right. Yep. The orange one and the turquoise one. Josh has
the orange one also.
He does? Did he buy it off somebody else?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's got the only two. He had some kicks that matched it. And
yeah, they were cool.
So I was like, all right.
So Nick Bonomo says 0 issues with his coating. I wonder if he'd share who he uses with you. Everybody's tight-lipped about what they use.
He might be doing it. I know Yoni is really, really, really funny about his processes. And when he and I had talked about some other stuff, he used to have people that worked for him, and then they weren't keeping up with what he wanted to do. So he might be doing that himself. He may not be, but he's a one-man band over there. He's doing all of this stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't do it himself.
Brian Miles says his Compliance Edge Cerakote has worn. I guess it depends on how much you use
Cerakote's going to wear. It just is. And that's why I don't use it. And a good thing is your blade can look like crap and you can Cerakote it and it covers up a multitude of sins. But I don't really like it for like game processing or kitchen type of knives, because Cerakote is poisonous and it wears off. We all know it does. But for aesthetics, some people really like it. So I would consider it. It'd be cool. I mean, we did consider it. I was going to do it, and the debut was going to be on these little guys.
Yeah, I would think if you put it through hard use, Nick, it probably would on anybody's Cerakote. Would probably come on.
But there are certain ones. See, what we're going to do in these, all the colors, this was going to be the original receiver of those. But nobody really wanted this knife.
Some people did.
I'm just kidding. It needs some work. Like, I need to jump it all the way around. Then you could grab a hold of it. The thing's wicked too, man. Sharp. I thought it was such a cool knife. It's just because it looks weird. But I mean, from a standpoint of grip.
Hunter said we should still do it for the CW line. Yeah, look, we may.
That wraps around your finger. And then you've got the thumb. It's nasty.
Well, we've run over, honey. Are you ready to jump off of here?
Yeah, I need to pass out and eat. Both of those things are my favorite things to do. All right, guys. Great live today. Thanks for everybody being here. How many people did we have on here today? I think we hit a record. Yeah, it was at like 426 at one point. I mean, we're pretty normal now at 274, which is still a lot. Yeah, thank you guys so much, sharing our day with us. I'm just here acting like an idiot, making some knives and talking about whatever the hell comes up. Hope everybody enjoyed their winnings. You guys have a great week.
Thanks, Dennis.
Bye.
That's sweet. He said, God bless you in the name of Jesus.
God bless,
Yes.
Dennis.
Amen. There's power in the name of Jesus. I'm
All right,
not afraid to say it.
That's right. You guys have a great week. Bye.
Bye.